Day one, it was definitely stressful, nerve-wracking. We pulled up, we weren't sure what to expect.
Back in next to those two cars.
It was a lot of screaming and yelling, but yeah, when you pull up in that car, if you don't even back in right. So yeah, gotta get ready for that.
Sir, if you can't drive a car like this, don't buy a car like this, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Get back in and fix it.
Yes, sir.
I was researching, asking friends. They said, Efren, no, it's not that hard. You'll be fine. I come in and my heart dropped.
What are you smirking at? You're not smiling now, are you? Not so funny.
Do you have your license in your hand too?
All of your information today.
The guy next to me couldn't park, and I could totally see where they're coming from because I handled it better this time. But when I went to boot camp and everything, you know, I didn't handle it so well. So I could totally see where they're coming from. That's why I try to tell them, like, it's not going to be like this forever. Hopefully, they'll get it easier and you'll get used to it.
Being in the Army Reserves, after going through boot camp, AIT as a medic, I mean, I came in here, I didn't expect it to actually be as rough in your face as it was. So I was actually really impressed.
Pick that bag up. I don't care how heavy it is, you find a way to carry it. It's at the airport.
They want to see how you react under pressure because that's what exactly is going to happen when we're in the facilities.
Hurry up!
I kind of expected it to be as hard as it was, but when it came down to it, it was actually 10 times harder. I thought it was going to be hell, but it was 10 times worse.
And how about you leave here, you get in your car, and you drive home, and never come back! That's where you belong!
I wasn't ready for the yelling and the screaming and the whole don't give me no food and the eating for 30 seconds. I'm like, this is nuts. So you really have to dig within yourself to understand what they're doing and what they're trying to make you in the beginning of the academy, because if you don't, it's over. Like, you're just gonna just say, I'm done, I'm walking out.
You're nervous because you got this food, you're hungry, you want to eat, but you got to remember if you're going to make a column left, column right, which table to sit at, first, second, third table. At breakfast, which table you're going to sit at, because you only use the first two. So it's a lot to remember just to go sit down and eat your food.
What do you say? Before you run me over with your cow. How about serve by your leave, sir?
They just told.
It's all about, you know, playing the part. They try to break you down first just to build you back up and make you more confident. That's what it's all about.
Pick your trays off. Get them up. Get out of here.
We eat really fast, really fast. The first week especially. I lost 10 pounds the first week, just eating real fast, getting out of there, and we still do it to this day, but people are getting better at it.
Go, go, go.
Once they know who you are, you'll be on your face. You'll be on your face every day, every lunch, breakfast, dinner. So you just get in, eat, trays up, right face, forward march.
The instructors are in your face a lot, trying to get you to break down, which is reasonable for the fact of what we're going into. But no one's used to that in the real world. No one's in your face yelling at you, telling you what you have to do at all times and stuff like that. So it kind of breaks you down mentally, but that's the whole point.
It's not easy. They really get in your face. They really drill everything into you, make sure your bed's made. They flip your bunks. They make sure you're on top of things, because you have to be on top of things in the prison.
When I first started here, I knew a lack of sleep would be a factor, but to sit in the classroom for about 6 hours a day, I didn't think that was going to be the case. I thought maybe we'd do a classroom here and there, but Monday through Friday, be prepared to sit in the classroom for 6 hours. If you don't participate in the class, believe me, you'll be out on Academy Way paying for that with the rest of your platoon.
I started understanding as weeks progressed, and I started seeing what they really mean by, like, the mental, the strong stay and the weak don't survive. So I kind of understood it now. So coming from day one to now, it was a really, really big change. Not for myself, but speaking for a lot of people, it was a really, really big change.
For PT, I try to prepare myself as best as I could. When you get here, those instructors are tough.
The physical part, I kind of had a feeling a lot of people would fall out, just not as many as we had. My platoon went from having 68 people on the first day to being at 36 now.
Hold.
The physical guy when I first came in, I was big, muscular, and just strong. Now, I'm strong, agile, faster, and leaner. So it's a big, big difference.
Here we go! All the way! All the way! Every day! Every day!
Look
looking around at fellow trainees, you do have a sense of, okay, this person's not going to make it, this person might make it. But sometimes you even doubt yourself. I mean, you have good days and you have bad days. I've had a few bad days, I've had great days. It's just, you just have to push through it. You have to be mentally strong, and if you're mentally strong, you'll physically be able to do it. As long as you keep pushing, don't stop, don't give up, you'll be all right.
You have to have your hands up, headgear on, mouthpiece in, the warm-ups. Doing that for 10 days straight will definitely take a toll on your body.
It's amazing how later on in that week you're already doing the moves and doing everything you're supposed to do without even thinking about it, like second nature, just from them drilling it into your head. And you have to do it because otherwise you're going to get punched in the face.
It literally felt like I was probably in there for like 30 minutes when I was in there for maybe 2.
It breaks you down. Even for myself, coming from where I come from, I'm used to the fighting in the world. But when you got 5 big dudes fighting you, it's tough. So it was really, really challenging, but it was fun at the end of the day because it was a learning experience. Because if it happens in the prison, I kind of know what it feels like.
It basically shows you how you're definitely going to save your own life and someone else's life if it has to come down to it.
It's different from sitting in a classroom all day, but the fact that we got the opportunity to do hands-on training made the experience so much easier for me.
OC is definitely not something I want to go through again.
Open the door. Open the top lock. Open the top lock, Zworski. Who's the empty bag holder?
When it comes down to it, as soon as you hit that marker of my body's malfunctioning and I feel like I can't do this anymore, all you have to do is push yourself, because as soon as you get past that wall, you start into a whole nother section of, I can do this, I got this.
Elbows. There you go. Good, good. Go to the next station. Stop rubbing your eyes.
I was telling everybody in the barracks, like, it's not that bad. You just got to breathe, take your time, and you'll make it through. I mean, my platoon was very good. They told us we went through. Nobody screamed, nobody lost their head, everybody maintained focus. But it's been 6 years since I've been sprayed, so otherwise I just get a rag underneath my eye, and that's not bad. But direct eye shot it's terrible.
The worst day of academy is OC. Like, it's OC. It burns for hours and hours. When I got to the baton, I lost my mind. Like, I never felt that feeling in my life before. I just wanted to lay on the floor and just die.
Come here. Relax yourself. You fine?
Yes, sir.
Good.
I can't open my eyes.
Yes, you can. Open your eyes, sir.
Hit the target. Open your eyes.
Give him a shot. Open them up. Sir, put that rag down.
Physically, I think it took everything in me to have to push through, because that was an experience I never had. I never felt pain like that.
I need you to focus. Get up! Don't freeze up and quit. Open your eyes, Whitmore. Open your eyes, Whitmore. Strike it. Strike it, Whitmore. Look at it. Strike it.
Once you finish and you have to stand there and then you have to be a battle buddy for someone else, oh man, you feel it. You feel it. I don't want to do it again.
Don't grab. Get down. Grab.
Open up your eyes, girl.
I can't.
Open up your eyes.
Got sprayed, say close your eyes, said my cold, and then after that, it hit me.
Calm down.
Stand up.
Open your eyes.
Up. Breathe. Put your head back. Put your head back.
Open your eyes.
So what he tell you right now as far as opening up what's locked?
Open up your
My
eyes.
heart is racing, I
It's still in your
can't.
chest. Shut up.
He just was like, you know, you can do it. You got this far. Breathe, calm down. You're not dying. If you can answer me, you're alive. Do what you gotta do and get it done, because this can happen to you at any time. So you gotta get through this and go do it. And that was like, to me, I was like, all right, he sees I can do it. and he knows that I can do it. I just got to get through my head that I can do it.
You just see my fingers, ma'am. How many we got? How many we got? Ma'am, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, ma'am. Look at me. How many we got?
I had to be the first one to go. So all the trainees watched me go, and my battle buddy asked me after I completed the task, how was it? I tried to open up my eyes and see him. I could not even look into his eyes. I was trying not to spit because you want to be professional at all times. And I do not want to do that again as well.
Stop, get down! Open your eyes! Stop, get down. Stop, get back. Strike it, Rosario. Stop, get back, get down!
We have to do this because we might be in that situation. We might get sprayed ourselves or, accidentally, and we still have to do our job. Otherwise, it could get out of hand real quick. And also, it's good to know how the inmates feel when they're doing it, so you can understand what they're going through, and you don't have to be excessive or do whatever. You just know how people react to it.
Behind the scenes.
This way. Stop moving this stuff back. Where's Deep 7? You're one, Deep 7. Deep 7.
The gate is open, cell extraction is locked.
Yeah, I'm a physical, hands-on guy. I like going one-on-one with my team and having the presence of my strength and force on that shield. So overall, I like shell extraction. It's different because it teaches you and it prepares you for the institution.
First, even going through DT, that brought us together closer together because we saw what each other had to go through. But then going through cell extraction was even closer because we had to rely on each other. Because when they come running at you, if not everybody's not doing their job, the first person's going to pay the price. The second person, everybody's going to pay the price if you're not working as one. So if everybody works at one, it'd be a lot easier. So that definitely brought us more as a cohesive unit.
Shut up. Arms secure. All right, Emma Hassan is secure. Get him in there. Put his legs out. Put his legs out. There you go. There you go. Get on top of it.
In perspective of just teamwork, cell extractions brought us together for the fact that we had to work together, letting each other know what we're going to have to do, who's got what, who's going in, who's going to be the leader, who's going to be the fallback to make sure everything was safe. So in reality of the whole teamwork, camaraderie thing, I would say cell extraction did the most.
Get away from the wall. Get away from the wall. Pull him away. Pull him to the center. Pull him to the center.
Cell extraction was fun. It was fun. It probably won't be as much fun in the prison. But the instructors do make it very hands-on, very realistic, but they do make it safe for everyone. That adrenaline rush you get when you have all the gear on and you're standing there behind the shield, just waiting to go in and you don't know what to expect behind the door, it's crazy. As soon as that door swings open, you move in as a team. And I was actually surprised how well you can work with 5 other people, not being able to talk, not being able to communicate. You just go in, you do your thing, and you come out, and you work as one unit, and it's great. It's a good experience.
Get your feet together, pull them away from the mat.
Together.
Pull them away from that. Roll them over. Hands to the side, not to his back. Keep his feet down. Keep his feet down.
Off to the side.
Off to the side.
Not behind his back, crazy.
Hands secure.
Legs secure.
Right leg secure. All secure.
Arms secure.
Arms secure. Red. Stop.
I'll be glad, so will you. I'll be glad, so will you. Am I right? You're right. Are we weak, strong? You're strong. Battle. 1, 2. Battle. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nobody kind of believe you. You tell them, oh, you're getting yelled at, you're getting drilled in your head, the food is horrible, the beds. Everybody like, nah, it's not really that bad, it's not that bad. But when my sister and my niece came down, as they came down, they actually saw the things I was doing and the rest of the class of 240 was doing. Everybody mouth dropped.
13! 14!
Move it. There you go. Hey, you want to carry this? Good. It's light.
trainees go through a pretty intense 2-week defensive tactics course where they learn how to defend themselves in case they're attacked in the prison. The techniques and the moves that we teach, doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are, whether you're a male or female, they are designed to work and to make sure your loved ones come home in one piece. And that's all we want, correct? Yes. Okay. What you're going to see now is a scenario that the trainees worked on where 2 inmates are cleaning in the prison and it is now count time. Count time, they're required to go in their cell so they can be counted so we can make sure nobody escapes. For whatever reason, it's going to be an argument between the officers and the inmates, and there's something that's going to happen what we call a Code 33, which is a fight, and the officers are going to handle their business. You all ready for that? Yeah! Okay. Let's go, bad guy.
Y'all, give us a minute. We just got to finish cleaning up.
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, lock in.
Y'all, I got 30 years on you. Relax. We got 2 weeks.
That's a direct order. Lock in.
Well, I'm so tired.
Stop, get back. Get back. Go there, get Armory. Get off her. Get off.
I'm done.
All right, get these inmates up. Get them out of here. Very cool. All right, the next scenario we'll see will be a life-saving scenario.
1 minute, 15 seconds. Heads up, Timmy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after a few hours and AMG's getting there, Officer Tavares lived another day. Give him a round of applause.
Ma'am, are you okay? Everything okay? I'm CPR certified. Let me help you. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ma'am, the item fell out. Yeah, the baby was choking, but she's okay. That's it? Yes.
She looks okay, but we should take her to the hospital to be sure.
They should have been practicing on you over the weekend, whether it been you or a teddy bear. That was their homework. So for right now, if it's ever the case where you have to do CPR, we all know that not everybody want to put their mouth on everyone. So the worst case, we know hands-on CPR, just do compressions. It will help save someone's life. You understand? Yes? Yes. All right, so lock your arms out, interlock your fingers, and that's where you start, in the middle of the chest. Everybody got it? Yes. Thank you.
I just know at the end of the day, if I needed anything from her, she would always be there to guide me or help me, support me through any difficult time that I'm going to have, because especially dealing with inmates all day, I feel like I'm going to see the inmates more than I'm going to see my wife. And I know at the end of the day, she will be there to guide me through anything that I possibly need.
My father was a correctional officer for the state of New Jersey, and so was my mother. She was a correctional officer for the state of New Jersey too. And when he came here and he seen our presentation, especially with like the DT and the CPR, he was like, nah, we didn't teach that. Y'all really go hard now. And I was like, yeah, we do.
I know that we'll be prepared. I never been in there, so I don't know exactly how it goes. But I know I'm prepared, so just a little bit of anxiety, not knowing what exactly to expect, because we haven't never been in jail before.
I have been thinking about it for a while, and it is kind of what I thought it would be, but I just can't imagine, I never imagined how much stuff they have in here. It's just crazy, just loaded and crammed in every little entrance that they can get it to. It's nuts. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah. And then just a lot of hiding places in here, you know.
You go in there with purpose to find something, but at the same time, you're kind of happy. I was kind of happy and sad because you want to find something to be like, this is, you know, this inmate could have used this against another correction officer, and you're able to take it away from him, regardless if it was a shank, knife, anything. But at the same time, you're happy not to find anything because at least you know that that inmate's clean for the moment being. You have nothing to worry about, and that correction officer has nothing to worry about.
I've never been in a prison before, so just being in one and doing, you know, cell searches and looking for contraband, and that's everything I could ask for coming in.
This is a lot of work, though. They have a lot of things that they're not supposed to have. I'm just excited to get here and just do my job. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Be fair, firm, and consistent.
Out, out, huh! Dismiss!
Honored to be in front of this group of people. To walk up with all these fellow officers, get my badge just like the rest of them, take a picture with the commissioner and walk off. It's definitely a feeling of accomplishment. I feel I've accomplished a lot just by coming through here and graduating with all these people.
From me, that's from anyone that you can probably ask. It's one of the best academies out there, hardest ones. It makes you a better person. Male, female makes you a better female, makes you a better male.
To be able to have that opportunity to go on that stage, receive my diploma, look at my wife, and have the opportunity for my wife to pin me is something I've been thinking about since day one. And the fact that it's only a few days away, it's just an overwhelming feeling.
So this is it, class. Congratulations. We've all earned the right to be called law enforcement officers. However, this isn't the end. It's the beginning to what is hopefully a safe and honorable career. Stay true to yourselves, continue to work hard, and never give up. Do not be afraid of failure. Never forget this experience we shared together.
You get this sense of unity with everyone, and it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to be almost done.
It makes you feel like, you know, you put the work in, now you're going to reap the reward of it.
We went through a lot, and it's work. We earned it. It's not just given to us here. We really have to go through a lot to get this.